Hello all, my name is Anna Verona and I will be giving my visual presentation portion for my final in Legal Law Office Technology. I hope you all enjoy. Firstly, I'd like to share with you all my favorite assignment. My favorite assignment was by far the perfect billing assignment. I believe that this really allowed me and taught me to, firstly, efficiently use Clio. As someone who's completely new to any legal software formats for legal law offices, I really was happy to be able to go through this in an efficient way. I would say, firstly, as I went through the software module on or in NSLT, I was able to get through it well, but I don't think I entirely got the hang of it. As someone who is a very hands-on learner, I believe that this assignment helped me also fulfill my need for hands-on learning. I really appreciated the nature of this assignment with that. So being able to go through, I feel like this assignment really helped me get the hands-on learning that I needed. So I was able to learn how to efficiently use Clio through this assignment really, even though I did go through the software module. So next, this assignment definitely showed me how to really create a truly perfect bill for a client. This really ties in with the real law work that I have stated here. I feel like as someone who's completely new to anything legal law, I was able to really get the feel of what I'll be doing working under an attorney. So this gave me the real feel for law work and how it would be working for a client. So I really appreciated that with this assignment. I do believe that this assignment was challenging but it really allowed me to go back and fix problems, whereas in other assignments, I kind of would just see it and say, or read the feedback and say, okay, and then move on. But this assignment, it really pushed me to read feedback closely as possible and then really implement that feedback into my work. And I feel like this assignment made me realize how important that is and necessary. So I really appreciated this assignment for that. Here is my actual perfect billing assignment. I'd like to just zoom in here. So that's just my description of the work that I've done, and that as well. There we go. Then I'd like to go over an ethics case. So the ethics case I chose, which I found extremely interesting, was Seth Carson's ethics case. So firstly, I'd like to say that he was disbarred from Philadelphia Federal Court after the first three reasons I have stated. And this all started to really go downhill after he left the Derek Smith Law Group. So firstly, he routinely missed court order deadlines. He then actually failed to pay a $30,000 sanction, and then he placed a homeless client in a hotel room. Now, placing a homeless client in a hotel room, that might seem almost, that is really a kind gesture and but seem harmless. But in reality, as an attorney, that is just not something that is allowed to happen because it creates a conflict of interest. So in the eyes of the court, that is just really not okay, even though it does seem like an act of kindness. Now, this all led, as I said, to him being disbarred from the Philadelphia Federal Court. Later, as he was looked into, problems were found in over 30 cases that he was in charge of, and these were found by the U.S. District Court, specifically for the Eastern District. So later, when he attended a hearing in July 2025, he was asked why he did not file to explain his actions, and he word for word claimed, "Filing a brief like that is kind of scary." He claimed that he created a 25-page brief, and I'm just very basically confused of why he decided not to reveal the brief to the court, or if he really created one at all, potentially. In the end, this led to the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania to take away his ability to practice, and this became effective December 14th, 2025. Here are the citations that I used. Now I will be showing you all to how to create a matter in Clio, so I hope you enjoy. Let me pull up Clio now. So, excuse me. Firstly, I'm going to have to let it load. You are going to want to click on this little briefcase icon right here. That is going to lead you to here. So, you are going to either click on this little drop down and you can click matter. A lot easier is to just click the blue icon that says new matter. Now it will bring you here. So on this side you will have all of the little tabs that you will need to fill in, or not entirely all are necessary, but as you can see, it is very useful to bring you down to, instead of having to scroll like so. So the template information. This is extremely useful, I believe, for attorneys who have the same billing hours, or if they have the same billing hours for all clients, and or for if they mainly work in the same sort of cases. So like for instance ethics. So if you click on that, you will see, you click on that and click that, you will see it has filled out my matter description, all of these little tabs, so matter status open, and it also fills in my billing preference. So if I have it for the same 150 hours, it is just a nice little basic template to go back to. So if I go back to the top, I will then find a client. So you are going to have to create a client before coming back and creating a matter. So I'm going to click Hannah G, which I created prior. And if needed, you can add another client. So now I have for my basics just an ethics case, so that I know that. And then an ethics case I will do is just perhaps misconduct in workforce. So then I will be a little specific and say, let's say harassment. From boss. So still not extremely specific, but it is just a quick description to help me understand what's going on. So responsible attorney here, originating attorney, responsible staff. So those are some great things to fill in. It does not fill in the client reference number, since this is it just gives a basic template, which is really nice. So for instance, and then practice area ethics and matter status open. It gives you all those, and that's what's great about the template. Of course, it is okay to also manually go through and fill all these in. Matter permissions, I did put the template for everyone. So matter notifications to go to Anna Verona. Block users, you can block users if necessary. Related contacts, you can add related contacts. For instance, let's say Samantha Finch, let's say that is a coworker. Perhaps something also happened to her and she is related. We could bill her if necessary if she's also a client. Custom fields, you can fill that out if necessary. Billing preference, the template filled that out for me, which is great if needed to go manually. Hourly, you have the options to have a flat rate as well. USD, for instance, currency. Anna Verona, hourly rate 150. Budgets are able to be set if necessary. You can also split invoices if necessary. You can also notify firm users if the balance is low, if their balance is low. You can also create tasks, and if necessary, you can notify the assignees when tasks are created, which is great. And then document folders, I named the folders ethics. If this is like just specific ethics case, you can do, let's say, complaints. So then reports if necessary, and then you can also do conflicts checks. So if there's any other case that's coming up that is conflicting with this one, you can do a check to see if you are able to still efficiently provide them what they need. So that's the last thing. If you want to go back to the top, you can then save your matter or save and run a conflict check all in one, which is great. So if you just click save matter, that will save your matter for you, and that is how you create a matter in Clio. I hope you all have learned, and I hope this all has helped you. So now I will go back to here. And thank you so much all for coming to the end of this video. Please feel free to ask any questions if you have any. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you all have a great summer.